This man was swimming in a glass-bottomed pool suspended in the air. Suddenly, the glass started to crack rapidly. The next second, it shattered. Turns out, this man was a terrorist under the command of their leader, Schiller. They were planning a major attack in London. Meanwhile, Charlie's wife was attending a conference in the main hall. She was taken hostage by the attackers who stormed in. While fleeing from the police, the terrorists executed Charlie's wife on the spot. A brutal message to law enforcement. If they didn't let the terrorists go, the other hostages would be next. When Charlie got the news, he was devastated. Using his position at the CIA, he identified 4 of the attackers. But when he reported their identities to his superiors, he noticed they remained unusually calm. That's when Charlie realized they already knew who the killers were, but chose to stand by and do nothing. So Charlie decided to take matters into his own hands. But as a mild-mannered codebreaker, he could only rely on his intelligence. He traveled alone to Paris and spent days watching a woman's every move from his hotel. Her name was Gray, one of the people responsible for his wife's death. Once he had her routine down to the minute, he broke into her room and stole her handgun. But when he waited in the stairwell to ambush her, he found himself unable to pull the trigger, so he came up with a new plan. His research revealed that Gray had asthma, so he went to a flower shop and bought a large bouquet of lilies. He extracted all the pollen from the flowers. Then, posing as a doctor, he snuck into the hospital during her pulmonary training. He locked the glass door, removed the breathing tube, and hooked it up to a bag filled with lily pollen. As the pollen spread, Gray started coughing violently. Charlie demanded the location of the other terrorist, but Gray refused to give in, so Charlie increased the airflow. Watching her struggle in the sealed room, he offered her freedom in exchange for information. But Gray was clever. She faked a near-death collapse, and when Charlie opened the door, she lunged at him. He was no match for her in a fight. She overpowered him and escaped, but the moment she ran out of the hospital, a speeding car hit her head-on. Charlie checked her pulse. She wasn't breathing. He grabbed her phone and quickly left the scene using the GPS data from her phone. He tracked it to a small bar, but once inside he saw someone he never expected.